to kind of counter steer to try and balance that out just a little bit there. So apply that steering a little more gradually, a little more minimally there. Sorry, explain, you can go and clear up. Good, that looks like fun though. That's what we're looking for. Nice job, bud. Good. Start to turn that wheel. Looking through the turn here. Plan our passes number 2. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Straighten it out. Looking left here. Good. As soon as we pass the number 1 cone, we're looking right. We're looking left. As soon as we get by those. And Mark, come on up. Patient here, looking left. Waiting for the 3 and the 5 to line up. Good. Start straightening it out here. Good. Looking right here for the green number 4. Patient here, but that right shoulder gets to it. Now go ahead and turn. Alright, final purple number 5 here. Looking left. Now go ahead and start. Nice job there, Glenn. Go ahead and pull that sunshade down. Nice. And Mark, go ahead and start. Go ahead and follow me out here, guys. So once we get out there on the track, guys, there's a lot of stuff to go over. Car placement, what gear to be in, what all the cones means. Don't get discouraged out there. It's very simple after we do a few laps there. You guys start to get the hang of it. You guys start to pick it up pretty cool. Start pretty quickly, which it turns to be pretty cool. So don't get discouraged out there. We're going to do quite a bit of laps here this morning. And then after lunch, we start to pick it up like kind of more and more each time we go out there. So we'll have some fun. I'm going to go kind of walk you through everything out there once we get out there. So I'll be your tour guide out of here. So guys, remember those paddles on your right are your upshifts. Those paddles on your left are your downshifts. Paddles on your right have a little plus, minus ones. Left ones have a little minus, kind of differentiate the two. So you guys will go ahead and start to follow me out here on the racetrack. As you guys do, we'll accelerate a little bit. Let's get up to 3rd gear. So we're going to have you guys click that paddle twice. Might have to accelerate a little more to get that car into 3rd gear. So we're on our approach here to turn 10. Turn 10 is on our right-hander back onto the straightaway here. Copy, channel 9. So guys, the biggest thing I'm going to ask during this first discovery session, and really anytime you go out here with the instructor, try to follow my car here as best you can. Kind of like tracks in the snow. Wherever I go with my car, that's where I want you guys to place your car. So if I'm on the left-hand side of the track, I want you on the left. If I'm on the inside of a corner, that's where I want you guys to come, so on and so forth. So guys, let's get up to 4th gear here, and then eventually 5th gear coming down this front straight. Big long straightaway here. You guys are going to be over 100 miles an hour here. It's pretty fun. So now I'm approaching turn 1 here. So in turn 1, I got to get down to 4th gear. So we'll do some light brake pressure here. We'll click that left side paddle in once. We'll get down to 4th gear here for turn 1. Now, the cone I'm going by on my right here, this tall orange cone with the green collar on it. Scott's going by it now. Glenn's going by it. That's an apex cone. We want to be as close to those cones as possible. So, as I come up here on my approach to turn 2 here, I'm going to be right next to this curbing. You guys can be on that curbing if you want, or run parallel to it, but I want you guys as close to the apex cones as we can be. Now we're on our approach here up to turn 3. I'm going to start to unwind back over to the left-hand side here, and I'm going to stay in 4th gear here for turn 3. I have a turning cone on my left. I just went by it. That's a solid orange cone. That's a turning cone. That lets me know when I should start to turn the wheel for the corner. We'll make our way down into the bowl here. And I'm still in 4th gear. I'm going to move 4th gear here for a little bit. Just out to the middle of the bowl here, and then there's the apex cone on the exit of the bowl there. Nice shot there, Scott. Glenn, you got right next to it. Nice shot, and Mark's looking good. Nice shot, guys. So 4th gear here. Now I'm going to get down to 3rd gear right at the top, right where my car is here, down to 3rd gear. Looks like that left side paddle in, and I'm going to stay in 3rd third gear until I'm back on the front straight where I need to grab another gear. So you definitely want to stay in third gear all the way around here. So now we're in turn 8. And guys, I'm not gonna test you guys. We're not gonna learn all these turns, the first day. It takes a little bit. We've got 10 turns out here, knowing which one is where. It takes a little bit of time. So don't get discouraged. We'll unwind out towards this exit curbing here. And that is one complete lap there. So guys, on this next front straight that we get to, we're going to do our first rotation. So we'll once we get there, I'll walk you through how it's going to work here. So coming up on my right, I have 2 tall orange cones. Those are rotation cones. So Scott, as you pass those cones, I'm going to have you pull your car all the way over to the right-hand side for me, just like you're doing. Glenn and Mark, go ahead and accelerate up to me. And then Scott, you're going to tuck back in behind Mark in that blue 149. As soon as that car goes by, you'll just tuck back in. Just like that. Perfect job, guys. So that's how the rotation's going to work. Get them done quickly and early so we have the rest of the straightaway to accelerate here. Like you wanted to potentially do a pass there, we're going to stay there. So cool, guys. So we're going to go ahead and exit this lap here. Very nice job there. That was fun. So I think you guys will do pretty well on the track. Got to the proper lines here. Similar to that serpentine exercise, though, guys. Once we start to pick up the pace a little bit, like I mentioned there, we could fall 1 or 2 steps behind here. Stuff comes up pretty quickly, especially at speeds there. So the biggest thing here out on the track is getting to the brakes early and often. As I mentioned before, a lot of these turns here, it's almost 90% brake pressure here, slowing the car down for the corner. Out here on the racetrack, what we're looking for is slow in, fast out. So we'll experiment that with a little bit. We'll do demo rides at the end of the day. We'll take you guys for a ride and we'll show you some stuff and kind of show you how it's done and what needs to be done to have a fast lap time here. But we'll have a good time. So guys, go ahead and turn on your left turn signals here. We're going to go ahead and exit the track. And then guys, as we do exit here, go ahead and hit stop recording for me on those PDRs.
Everything, I'm gonna mess up
Glenn, I'm in your car.
Glenn's seating position here a little bit.
He's got a recall. So yeah, just pretend I'm not here.
I'll talk you through it. We'll have some fun.
Go out there and have fun, and just that way I can go back and tell him I did it all.
You got it.
I'll close my eyes. You don't have to worry.
East track going hot for hot laps. All right, so enter the track here. Here we go. Some patient here. Car has really good brakes, really good tires as well. Alright, so long straightaway to start with. And then fifth gear. Really good brakes. Negative. G-forces through here.
Love it all.
You can hear the tires through here a little bit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Pretty cool, huh?
But I figured you were a professional.
Yeah, we do this pretty much every day. Most of the time I'm looking and watching them behind me, trying to keep them on the track.
So fun.
This section's pretty fun here.
Oh, I'm snorting. I'm laughing.
Really feel the G-forces through there. And then it's blind coming up the hill too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And this is the track they're running.
And what's the fastest we got?
Probably not as fast as you'd think, like in a straight line.
Yeah,
120 or so.
Yeah.
But it's more about how fast you go through the corners.
Yeah,
so,
the corners are crazy.
You know,
oh my god. Yeah, the
some of them at 50, 60 miles an hour, and it feels like, oh my gosh.
That was amazing.
So we'll get rolling here. We'll get a good warm-up lap in. Work our way up into third gear here on the track entrance. And then down the left side, and then just quick refresher, the solid orange cones are the turn-in cones. So we want to get right out next to them, and that's also where you're starting to move the wheel, steering into the corner. Tall cones with the green stripes, those are our apex cones. Want to get our inside tires right up on top of the apex curbing where the apex cones are. Then up through the gears here, looking for turn 1. Fourth gear, turn 1. Trying to put the inside tire right up on the curb here at the apex. All the way out to the turning cone, and then looking up to our right. There's the apex of turn 2. We'll touch that curb. And then up to the top of the hill here, we'll make our way over the left side. A little bit of firm brakes. Fourth gear, balance in, right to the apex. Tire will go up on the curb. Wind to the inside, a little bit of light brakes at the brake cone. Touching that curb, and then up the right side. Then when we pop out top of the bowl here, you see all of this curving through here, real wide and flat apex curves. Third gear here for turn 7. On the left side, out to the turning cone, we'll let it just roll through turn 8 here. Easy to get a lot of understeer if we pick up the throttle early there. Now on the left side here, looking for turn 10, balancing in on the brakes, using all of the apex curbs. Going in while the wheel's straight. We're going to balance down to the apex. All the way up to the left, looking up to the right. Touching the curve, straight up the hill. We're to the left here, firm brakes going in. Looking to the right when you get to the brakes. Trying not to go too wide up the top of the hill here. Yeah, a little wide out there. A little bit more steering. Balancing on the brake there up the top of the hill. Left. Dragging the brake in lightly here. The right side, and then we'll use all of the curve here. The car roll here through turn 8, we'll get the curb at the apex, up the right side, a little bit of brakes to the left. And on the left side, turn-in cone, balancing in. And then we're going to pass this other group, so let's all stay to the left. So we'll stay to the left here. Turn 1. Firm brakes. We're going to balance into the apex. Up to the left and looking up to the right. Patient on the throttle there in turn 2. Up the apex cone on the way up the hill. Side balancing in here. Tire right up on the curve at the apex. Soft balance looking to the bottom. Soft balance through here. Looking to the inside. Use the curve. Up to the left. There's our turn in cone, letting it roll through the corner. Flip that apex, out to the exit curbing, looking good, down the left side. Looking right when you get to the brakes, look to the right. Looking for turn one here, firm brakes going in. Balancing to the apex. Up to the right here. We're going to touch the base of this curb here in turn two. Right up top the hill with the close to the right. On the way out, not much steering left side. Pretty firm brakes going in so we can get it slowed, balance into the corner. Light brakes here, the inside. Up the right here, curving. And up here again, just balancing the car in, look to the right. Up the right side, back to the left. Left side, making sure we get firm brakes initially. We'll be ready to do our first rotation here. So Glenn, go ahead and pull to the inside. Scott and Mark are going to come up.
faster than you're used to.
Absolutely.
All the way out to your exit curbing. Firm brake pressure, downshift, ease off that gas, okay? Start to accelerate, full acceleration. Okay, watch this. Off the gas, it pulls over, start the throttle, more. Fifth gear. Firm brake pressure, looking down at your apex. Looking down, turning into it, quiet up on it, start to accelerate. George is braking indicator. Hit a brake, ease off that brake, getting down on your apex, start to accelerate as you get up the hill. Top, solid braking, downshift in a third. All the way out to your exit curbing, all the way out. Firm braking, ease off, ease off. Braking. Nice firm brake, easing off the brake, get on your apex. All the way out to your exit. Again, firm pressure, downshift, ease off the brake, getting up on your apex, no brake, start to accelerate, full acceleration. Watch this, no throttle, pulls in, get back on your throttle. Feel that? So you don't have to turn the steering wheel more, you just have to let that car settle in. Okay, get all the way in, look at the sharper here, get up on the apex. Braking, ease off that brake, drop down into your apex, eyes up at the top of the hill. Nice brake.
Well, that's it.
That's all you get.
Glenn, come on up. Alright, Glenn, you can start your run. Took off 2 seconds there, 37.97. Nice run. All right, Glenn, you can start when you're ready.
we'll build our pace back up here steadily. Down the left side here. Moving our eyes, there's the turn-in and the apex. Fire up on the curve at the apex. Right out next to the exit curbing, looking up to the right here. Touching that curve out to the middle. Top of the hill here, left side. To the right here, balance in on the brakes. Stop, balance here, we'll get a turn. The right side, smooth with the power pickup there in the bowl. Balancing in here, real smooth with the wheel when you unwind it. We'll try to keep the rear end stable there. Touch the apex, a little power up the right side. Soft brake back to the left. Balancing in. Turn 10. The left side here, looking up to the right. Station on the throttle here, we'll get the apex, turn in smoothly. Side, bounce. Make sure we get it slow to the corner, looking at the inside here. Stop, balance here, look at the bottom. Touching the curve there up the right side. Alright, stop. Now there's a little wide there. Inside here, tire up on the curb. Balance in, right to the apex. Left, looking up to the right, patient on the throttle here, let the car turn, touch the apex curve. Side, brakes, we're going straight here, and then balance in on the brakes. Getting a turn here, get real close to the apex cone at the bottom of the bowl. There you go, look at the right side. Look to the left here, and again, balancing in. Unwind off that corner, you're kind of hugging it tight to the inside. Unwind off that corner all the way. Make sure we always want to unwind out to the curbing. And then we'll get ready to do our last rotation here. So Glenn, you can pull to the inside. And then Steve D is going to come up, and Steven. Glenn, you'll just hop behind the orange car when he passes you by. All right, so back in formation.
Alright, push down that brake pedal as hard as you can with your left foot. That'll activate the system. Rapidly. Full throttle, hold it down. Release the brake. Yeah, nice, easy, slow it down there, in the line. Come on up there, Michelle. That's why we leave it in drive mode, because first gear is so short, we hit the rev limiter, and then we ruin the run. So come on down this way, Glenn, here. Let's leave it in drive so that we don't hit the rev limiter at the top of first. Over here to the right.
And window up, and you're clear to go when you're ready.
Thank you.
Yep.
To the right there, Senior, if you would please. We're going to have Glenn and Craig Jr. coming down the left side. So two cars coming down the left, passing you there. All right, off we go here, Glenn, up to fifth gear, and then we'll do our braking. And before we turn to the right, we'll go back to fourth gear. Light brakes into the corner, accelerate out. Then here's the low point, ease off the gas, coast. Smoothly roll back on the gas as you're heading up to the apex and accelerate out of the corner into fifth gear. Ease off the gas, firm brakes, slow us down in a straight line, beginning at the number 4 sign. Light brakes into the apex and accelerate down into the bowl. Ease off the gas here. I'm just resting my foot lightly on the brakes. Now I'm off the brakes, steering down to the apex, and now I'm accelerating smoothly over to the right and up the hill. Firm brakes in a straight line as we slow down, select third gear, and get all the way to the turning cone on the left. Drag the brakes, turn the wheel a little sharper there. Accelerate hard over to the left, and ease off, firm brakes before we turn. Light brakes into the corner. Now I'm coasting right here. I'm coasting over to the right, straighten the wheel, accelerate. Right-hander, slowing down in a straight line. Light brakes as we turn into the corner. Roll back on the throttle as you go past the apex and accelerate down. 38. Done before we turn, then it's light pressure on the brakes into the corner, then accelerate hard as you leave the corner. Easing off here, coasting, rolling back on the gas, and accelerating out of the corner. Longer, lighter braking. Starting around the number 4 sign is a good place. Start with a real firm push on the brakes, and then modulate your speed so you don't slow down too much before you turn into the corner. Use your side windows here in the bowl, start looking up the hill. Light brakes as we turn left, light brakes as we turn sharper to the right, unwind, accelerate over to the left. Firm brakes slowing down in a straight line, light brakes as we turn, and now I'm coasting. I'm not touching any pedals. All the way to the inside, hard acceleration along the right-hand edge of the track. Make sure we're maintaining our safe spacing, everybody. Looking around the corner so we know how much to move the steering wheel. Done before we turn, and it's constant speed in the corner and accelerating as we leave the corner. Easing off the turn 2, coasting through the low part, rolling back on the gas as you climb the hill up to the apex. Firm brakes is the number 4 sign. Get the car slowed down, controlled manner, do a downshift. Extra long light braking here in 3, and then accelerate hard as you straighten the wheel to the left side of the road.
light braking starting at the braking cone, off the brakes, coasting down to the apex and rolling back on the gas to accelerate up the hill. Alright, setting up on the right here, remember, sacrifice the end of turn 8 to make turn 9 more efficient. So we sacrifice turn 8 to make the left-hand turn 9 better. Be patient now. Think about the process. Alright, slow it down before we turn, steady speed in the corner, accelerate as you're leaving the corner. Accelerate to the left side of the road, look down into the low V. Out to the middle, you're dragging the brakes, bringing us down into the apex. Accelerate hard up the hill. Ease off as you crest the hill, slow down in a straight line and do your downshift before you turn. Alright, setting up on the right-hand side of the racetrack here. Alright, going down straight. And then ease off the gas, firm brakes. And as we enter turn 1, we'll be down 4th gear. We're going to start a cool down lap.
So I'm going to hang on and
You hang on.
you're just going to have a blast. Pretend I'm not here.
East track going hot for guest ride. I'm going to do a slow lap around first. So we'll go.
I'll wait for you to go fast.
Copy that. We'll do a reconnaissance lap just because it's after lunch. We want to make sure nobody's out here.
Okay.
And didn't miss the radio call. So.
Okay.
See that car over there?
Mm-hmm.
So we got members we got over 350 members. So they come out, we got tracks that are open for them throughout the year that they get to play on. So.
And how much is it a membership?
$75,000.
$75,000.
One-time fee.
Okay.
And then you have $7,500 a year for your dues.
Okay.
Right? So just like a golf course,
Yeah,
country club. About the same.
And how often can you come?
16 days a month.
Oh.
We have and soon it's going to be unlimited. You'll be able to come out. We'll have a track open every day. So,
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, it's and we're expanding obviously. So we've got the new track we just built, and then we have we're going to build another track over here eventually.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, so you guys come back in the future.
What was the first track?
First track was the middle track.
Oh, okay. All right.
Right where the tents start.
Yeah.
See those two white tents?
Yep. Okay.
So
got it.
the track kind of surrounds it.
Okay.
And then they built the west track, which is by the water towers out there, water tanks.
Gotcha.
That was built in 2006, and then this was built in 2008.
Oh, okay.
So. All right, reconnaissance lap completed. It looks clear.
Here
we go.
What's the fastest you ever gone?
140 on those straightaways. On this track.
Holy shit.
Is that cool? At least you're holding on good.
Oh my god!
That right there is a patch. There you go. 1-0. See if this laps anymore. Not bad, huh?
Wow, that was awesome.
Hey.
Holy shit. I like that one there. Back and forth quick.
11-6. There you go. How's that?
Wow, that was impressive.
Pretty fun, huh?
Yeah. I think yesterday I had a small helmet on. I think today it's medium because it keeps coming down.
Yep.
Small one's really
So there you go.
Oh, that feels good.
Yeah.
Little air.
See, I turned the AC off so we can get every little
there
bit,
you go. There you go. That's it. Wow, that was nice. That's so much fun. Holy moly.
It's pretty
I would
neat.
never want to drive it though. Passenger, I love it. Not with my husband driving. he loves to, of course, drive fast. And
Yeah.
I'm always like, slow down, slow down.
I know, right?
And we live, I don't think I told you, but we live right down the street from Mario Andretti.
Uh-huh.
So I always joke, I said, slow down, Mario Andretti. So we're in Italy and we're on this mountainous terrain and he's driving fast and I'm like, slow down, Mario Andretti. And then he slows down a little bit and then this 90-year-old Italian woman comes flying by us and he's like, you're calling me Mario Andretti, and she just passed us.
That's awesome.
Oh. Wow. Yeah, y'all got an awesome program out here. This is
Yeah, it's fun, for
very
sure.
impressive. Now, do you...
Good job. Okay, Glenn, that's you. Let's roll. Another clean run. You almost took off about a half a second. Good job. When you're ready, Glenn, go for it. Craig Jr., go ahead full third gear at least. Get your focus on the track. Get your focus on looking for those apexes and exit curvies. Okay, coming around this apex, eyes should be up, looking for your exit, and looking all the way down the track. Nice and smooth, all the way out to that exit curve. Right here, you need to be looking down the track, looking for that apex on the right-hand side. Remember to use that initial firm braking, down to fourth, easing off the brake, getting up on the apex, unwinding all the way out to your exit. Nice job there, Glenn. Looking at the top of the hill, remember you're heading towards the number 1 indicator, braking, eyes down, looking at the apex down the hill. Don't be staring at the car ahead of you. Up on the apex before you unwind, looking for that braking cone. Brake nice and firm, easing off that brake. Look for your apex so you can steer down onto your apex before you unwind out to the right. Remember, top of the hill, that firm initial braking, off the brake, third gear, all the way out to the exit curving, accelerated to a straight line, firm braking, easing off that brake, let it balance, fade to the right, a little burst of energy, quick brake, before you head over to the left apex, nice and smooth, all the way out to your exit. Alrighty, Glenn, it's about you. If I see you making any mistakes, I'm going to kind of hold you up so we don't go off track. I need you to pay attention to your light. Looking way down the track, looking for that braking indicator you know you need to brake at. Remember, initial firm braking, easing off that brake, fourth gear. Nice and smooth, all the way out to your exit curve. Remember to ease off the throttle, then back on the throttle more and more as you unwind that wheel to the middle of the track. Eyes up. Firm braking. See how far you kind of pushed out there, Glenn?
Yeah.
You want to make sure you get on the brake nice and firm and hold that brake pressure as you come around that corner. You can't just release the brake there. Okay, top of the hill, remember that firm brake. Hold that brake just light and long. Looking for your apex. Remember you can accelerate, brake, quick brake. Looking for your exit all the way out, nice and smooth. Nice job, firm braking. Much better. Good job on the apex there. Eyes up, the apex on the left, steer down towards it before you come to the right. Okay, you want a little line on that one. Make sure you're looking for the apex in the bowl when you're at the braking coach, looking over your shoulder. Looking for your exit, looking down the track. ahead. Make sure you're looking for it before you ever get there. That's better. Good job. Good job there, Craig Jr. Pass that pass. Third gear on these S's. Nice and smooth all the way out to your exit. Accelerate straight, start braking. Everybody's looking for their own apexes. Don't be steering too far ahead of you. Land's getting up to the right one. Craig Jr. behind me. Going to wait for that full part of passion and follow in there, Glenn.